Hello, everybody. I hope you're very well. Well, actually, I've been not so well. I was really sick the last 10 days. And yeah, but now I'm absolutely fine. And really, nobody really knows what kind of variants are out there and all of that. But it was quite awful. But now I'm absolutely fine. So today, I wanted to clear doubts. Yeah. So the last time I put up a post about the henna indigo and how to make the hair in front, the hairline and all of that catch color. I'd spoken about using heat from a hairdryer, right? So people had a lot of doubts. They didn't know exactly what should we apply heat before the henna indigo application or during henna indigo application or after I wash it. All sorts of questions came my way. So I just want to clear that doubt. All right. So to start with, because it is 100% natural, this colorant, when it goes on already chemicalized hair, it takes time to catch. It could take time to catch because your hair is really stubborn or resilient. All of that. There are many various reasons why this color doesn't catch. And once it catches, then it's just a breeze because then every time you use it, it just catches beautifully, right? So, for me, it took about 5 applications, and I do only roots touch up. 5 applications for it to actually catch properly. So this one box, I can do 5 applications, and I do 1 application every month. So it goes for 5 months. So I use about 2, max 3 boxes in a year, and that is all you need to do. I mean, you don't need to apply all over the hair. There are people who want especially burgundy or whatever, they want it all over their streaked hair or colored hair or whatever it is, and they want the burgundy color to show. And even with burgundy, over time and over applications is when the deep burgundy color catches nice and proper. There are people it catches straight away, but you just have to be extremely patient. Well, this is a product that teaches you patience, but I'm going to give you a few tips that will make this hair color catch on and hold on and work for people who have been struggling for so long. I struggled. I was infuriated, and I was completely frustrated when the color wasn't catching, because you put it on, you wait for 2 hours, and then you wash it off and you're like, oh my God, the color hasn't caught. And it was really difficult to deal with that. But you just have to be very persistent, very patient. And once it catches, you have just said no to chemicalized hair colors and you've moved on. You've made that shift to a natural colorant, which is just brilliant for people who are battling different kinds of problems with chemicals like PPD in the hair color. And there are so many other chemicals which are in chemicalized hair color, and you just want to move away from that. This is the product to reach out for. So I'm going to give you a few tips on how to make this color catch properly. So the 100% natural henna indigo comes in 3 different color tones: soft black, deep brown, and burgundy. So you choose the color that's closest to your hair color. And because these are not fashion tones. Yeah, fashion tones, you have to strip your hair color, then you put on the fashion tone, and then it catches. These are colorants to cover gray hair. So that is what it's meant for. So for people who are using it for the first time, please just use it, mix it with hot water, and use it within 10 minutes. All right? And don't mix it, keep it overnight. That is not what you have to do. So like henna, we mix it and we keep it in a lohe ka karai and put it. The box has all the instructions on it. So if you follow it to the T, you're good. But what I haven't included in the box instructions is, if the color is taking time to catch, to add half a teaspoon of salt, because that, just normal table salt, because that instigates the indigo to release its hair color. So that is what the salt does. And no harm done if you add half a teaspoon of salt once a month to your hair color. So that is one tip, to add half a teaspoon of salt to the mix and then apply it. All right. That's one thing. Second, the hairline and the temple areas, sometimes it takes a lot of time for that hair to catch properly, the color. And some people say even the partings don't catch as well. So what you need to do is, what I did and I found out was, because in salons we used to, you wanted to activate a color to happen faster. We used to give some heat with a hairdryer. And so I did that, and it just worked beautifully. The full hairline and the temple areas, all of them just got next to the ears, all of this, no, the gray, it takes a long time to catch. So a little bit of drier heat, not on cold, on hot. You use it after application. You apply your product, your hair is still wet with the product, and then you dry it with the dryer. Do not dry your hair after the whole thing, after 2 hours, use a dryer. That's not when you use it, because it's already stiff and it's already, it's the whole thing is like a helmet. You don't need the dryer then. You need it when your henna indigo has just been applied and it's starting to activate on your hair. So these are 2 things that you should do. Yes, you can mix deep brown and burgundy. You can mix your deep brown and soft black. You can do combinations as well. That's not a problem. I sometimes use the deep brown and soft black. I mix it and use it, and it's just a beautiful warm color. Yeah. And the black is not like how you use a hair dye, whether it's a very stark black. That is not how it comes out. It comes out as a soft, beautiful, natural black. And the deep brown is really deep. It's not a light brown color. So people who want that light brown color, this is not the color for you. Deep brown is when you, it's just, I think, 3 steps away from soft black. So a nice deep chocolate brown is your deep brown color. Burgundy, of course, it's on the same lines as a reddish tone. So if you don't like reddish tones, don't use the burgundy. But there are people who only order burgundy and use it, and they just love it because they love their hair to look that beautiful, rich red color. So this is the 3 tones, and I've given you the tips on how to activate the color to make it catch nice and proper. The 21 herb hair oil is a very, very powerful hair oil, and it's meant for people who are losing hair, who have dandruff, people who want nice thick hair growing back, people who are, especially from here, people who are losing hair. It's probably a vitamin D deficiency. So get your checkups done and use the 21 herb hair oil. And you can just, just that is the heat that you need. You don't need to really heat it like how you would coconut oil or olive oil. So just a little bit. Sometimes I stick it in the microwave for like 15 seconds and it's just nice and lukewarm, and nicely massage it. A little bit of oil goes a long way. So do not pour it into your hand like as if you are doing a full-on oil massage like normally that we do with coconut oil and olive oil, because then to wash it out is a big pain. So what you do is just dip your fingers and get to the roots, and then of course massage it, emulsify it through the hair, and that's all you need to do. And of course give a hot towel treatment after you apply the oil, and so the spores open up and drink in as much oil as it possibly can. And then you don't need to keep the oil on. So no question of keeping the oil on overnight or for like 4, 5, 6 hours. No. So the whole treatment is like about half an hour, 45 minutes max. And then shampoo it out and condition your hair. We've got 2 conditioners. This is the Wild Rose conditioner and the Intense Hair Conditioner. Now, there are a lot of people who don't use conditioners, but you should use a conditioner because that leaves the hair fabulously moisturized and hydrated basically, and it kills the knots. It takes off all the knots and the split ends and all of that. It looks after all of that. So even when you use your henna indigo, if you find your hair is getting really dry, after a complete rinse, please put conditioner through your hair. Now the doubt is, ma'am, can I massage it into their scalp? No, your shampoo is what you massage into their scalp to clean it out. But your conditioner, you only put it through your hair and emulsify it. Give yourself, once a month, give yourself a deep conditioning treatment, and you see how beautifully your hair is going to, you can handle it so well after that. So it takes off the anti-frizz conditioner is the intense hair conditioner that goes with the anti-frizz shampoo. That, for people with extremely dry, frizzy, curly hair, Just emulsify the hair with the conditioner and then rinse it. Keep it on for like 4 or 5 minutes and then completely rinse it out, and it works fabulously well. So if your hair is getting dry with henna indigo, or if it's just simply dry, just use a conditioner after your rinse, all right? And then keep it on for 4 minutes, 4 5 minutes, and then rinse it out completely. This is not a leave-in conditioner. So this is something that you have to rinse out. The golden saffron cleanser and the lime cleanser. Now, these are both face washes, but with deeper cleansing ingredients in it, is why I call it a cleanser. I should have probably called it a face wash because everybody's like, ma'am, is it a face wash? Well, it is a face wash. So if you've got extremely oily skin, prone to pimples, it's a lime cleanser that you have to use day and night. And you can even use it through the day. At any point of time when you're washing your face, you've gone out and you're mucky and dirty, you come back, please use it so you can use it multiple times. And the golden saffron cleanser goes across the board for everybody. Yeah, it's for clear, beautiful skin. The whole golden saffron range is for clear, beautiful, blemish-free skin. So the cleansers. People are wondering if they should use a face wash and then the cleanser. No, the cleanser is a face wash. So please use it as a face wash. And if you find all vitamin C and the citric products are all very drying products. So you need to definitely moisturize your skin after. If you've got oily skin, moisturize with an oil-free moisturizing gel. And if you've got dry skin, you can, of course, use the golden saffron, not the lime. Now, if you've got dry skin and you use the lime cleanser, it's going to get even more drier. So don't do that, yeah? And if it's dry skin, after cleansing, use a cream. And if it's not, if it's very hot, if you sweat a lot, mix it. You can even mix your gel and creams together. So remember, the whole AP line is herbal, natural. We try to use as much herbal and natural products as we possibly can. But there are also preservatives in it because otherwise it's not safe to use, right? So the hyaluronic acid cream, it has a natural emulsifier in it, which can turn a little yellow. Nothing to worry about because it's as effective as if it's white or if it turns a little bit of yellow. It's not getting spoiled. I just want to definitely speak about this because there are people who've written in and said, ma'am, my hyaluronic acid cream, I opened it and it was yellow in color. It's just your natural emulsifier that's changing color. It's as effective as ever. There's nothing to worry about. All right. But normally the cream is white in color. And I have actually, we're trying to change the emulsifier so it stays white. But there are people who have got, mine is yellow and it's slight, just a slight bit of yellow. But still using it, still loving it. The under eye gel and cream was specifically created for daytime use as the gel and nighttime is the cream. But also, if you've got very oily skin, you tend to sweat a lot day and night, please just use the under eye gel. Now, if your skin is extremely dehydrated and it needs more moisturizing, use your under eye cream day and night. It's not a problem. Just because I've given it as day and night cream and gel, you can use it anytime that you want. If your skin is dry, use the cream. If your skin is oily, use the gel. Okay, so the hair repair serum. It comes in a tiny bottle, but mine goes for like 5-6 months, this little bottle, because you need very little of it, and it goes on towel dried hair. So your hair is still damp and then you use it only on your hair. It's not for the scalp. So you use it on your hair and it leaves a beautiful shine and it's fabulous. Of course, I don't use only a few drops. I use a whole dropper full, but it just works wonders. So people wonder if they can use it every day when they're stepping out. Well, if it works for you, please use it. It's no harm done at all. It's extremely light. It doesn't leave an oiliness to the hair. And it works, it's magic while it's on the hair. It's a hair repair serum. So any kind of problems that you're facing with your hair, this little serum will battle it. Okay, so this is a product that needs a lot of clarification. The vitamin C powder to make your own vitamin C serum. Now, of course, many years ago, I posted on how to make your own serum, vitamin C serum. Sometimes I wonder if I did the right right thing. I'm very happy I did it. But there are so many people who misuse and abuse when I've said use it like this, they just do their own number, and that doesn't really work. They use tap water. The pF balance goes for a toss if you do all of that. We are trying to make a beautiful serum that completely, it's like using an eraser on your face. It's quite amazing when you make your own vitamin C serum. And it's a 20% serum, and your ready-made serum, when you buy it off the shelf, this is from selfgroomers. When you use this, is not a 20%. It's about between 16 to 17% because of the preservatives and other ingredients that have gone into it. Is why I say, if you've got very, very dark spots, terrible pigmentation, make your own serum. When your skin gets very clear, then you can shift. I know making your own serum, people find it, oh my God, it's so time consuming. It takes less than 3 or 4 minutes to make your own serum. I know you have to make it every week, but do it. If you've got very bad spots and pigmentation and a tan, this serum completely clears it out. So what people do wrong is they use their normal spoons, to measure out. No, you need measuring spoons. If you don't have a measuring spoon, if you don't have a dark glass bottle, if you don't have the right sterile water or the distilled water or the vegetable glycerine, do not make the serum, please, because you will do more harm than not. There are people who say, ma'am, there's a slight burn and whatever. If your skin is very dry and you use this vitamin C serum, you will find a slight burn and itchiness here and there, but your skin will get used to it. And then you have to moisturize it. If your skin is oily, again, an oil-free gel. And if your skin is dry, please use a cream. But keep yourself nicely hydrated after using this vitamin C serum. Vitamin C serum always goes on a clean face, and you use it and leave it for 5-10 minutes before you start layering on your products. Very, very important thing to remember is, if you step out in the sun or go near any heat source with the vitamin C serum on, you are going to turn 2 shades darker, and because it gets oxidized on your skin. Please don't do that. Do not go out in the sun. Don't even use it at night. If you're using only vitamin C, going to sleep, getting up in the morning and getting out and going gardening, don't do that. Wash your face and then go, because there's always some kind of a little bit of vitamin C left behind. So please don't do all that. If you want to use your vitamin C, it's doing making a magical difference on your face. You want to use it during the day as well. Get up in the morning, brush your face on a clean face, use it. But before you go out, wash it and then use your other products and you can go out. So no sun or no near any heat source. All right. I hope I'm making myself very, very clear, because people don't normally sit at home and make their serums. Yeah. But I have taught you how to do this. So please make it the right way, with the right measuring spoons, with the right bottle. Okay, talking about the vegetable glycerine. If you've got oily skin, prone to pimples, no vegetable glycerine. But if your skin is normal to dry skin, please, when you're making your vitamin C serum, use vegetable glycerine. It's only 1 teaspoon that goes in. So it's 1/2 teaspoon of your ascorbic acid or vitamin C powder, 2 tablespoons of distilled water or sterile water, 2 tablespoons, the other is a teaspoon, and 1 teaspoon of the vegetable glycerine. The vegetable glycerine is fabulous for the skin. It completely hydrates it, and it's just really fabulous to use the vegetable glycerine. Sometimes I just take it and do a little massage with the vegetable glycerine on my face. It makes a huge change and a huge difference. So when you order your vitamin C powder from Sandhu, you will get all the instructions over here, how much of each product to use. Please follow it to the T. If you can't, don't make your own vitamin C serum. The hyaluronic acid serum, which is now comes in a much larger bottle with the price slashed, which is fabulous. Before it was in a tiny little bottle and expensive. Serums are expensive. But I have been, telling Sandhu, please please make it affordable for everybody and keep it, even if it's at cost, I don't care, but just make it affordable for everybody. So he's put it in a much larger bottle with the prices slashed. Now, hyaluronic, people ask me, ma'am, can I use the gel instead of the serum or the serum instead of the gel? They both do two different things, yeah? I mean, the gel is for, it does the same thing. They're both anti-aging products, but also the cream. But what it does is it caters to different kinds of the skin. Your gel, hyaluronic acid gel, goes on a face which is oily and which are prone to pimples. So you cannot use the cream, but you can use the gel. Now, the hyaluronic acid serum, all serums, they target the issue that you're facing. They do not moisturize. They will hydrate your skin, but they will not moisturize your skin. So for that, you need your moisturizing products. Now, both the cream and the serum goes on a moist face. Now, people say, ma'am, can I just wet my face and use it? Of course, you can wet your face and use it. Sorry, you can use just rose water and use the serum and the cream. But what the cream and the serum does is it goes into the skin, takes the wetness or the moist product that you have used underneath. So if you've used a hyaluronic acid gel or a golden saffron gel or an aqua power gel, and then you use the cream or the serum, it takes the gel in and locks it in and locks the moisture in your skin, which your skin so desperately needs. And that is what anti-aging products do. It plumps up the skin. It minimizes open pores. They are just fabulous. And somebody wrote to me and said a 15-year-old is using the serum. Please don't do that. All hyaluronic acid products are for 30 plus people because they are anti-aging. Well, if you have any more doubts about all I haven't touched on every single product because then my videos run too long. Yeah. But if you have any doubts on any of the AP products and self-groomers products, please don't hesitate to ask me. I always give my number up on the post and you can just text me and ask me anything you want. Don't write in different languages like Tamil, Hindi, Malayalam, all of that, because I can't read any other language other than English. Silly me, but that's how it is. So even when you write English or whatever, Malayalam with English, it's all very difficult for me to understand, especially when I'm trying to reach out and help you solve problems. So make sure that you can leave me a short voice message. The other day, somebody left me a 6-minute voice message. I heard 15 seconds of it and stopped. So if you are going to send me voice messages, keep it short, under 1 minute, and I will listen to the whole thing and try to help you out with the problems you're facing. Listen, at this point in my life, all I really want to do is help you with all the knowledge that I have accumulated for the last 36 years of being in this industry. The beauty, skin, hair, all of that. So if you have any problems with any of these issues, your skin, scalp, hair, all of these problems, you can send me a voice message and I will answer because I answer that phone myself. All right. So please take good care of yourself and don't get sick. It's terrible. I was in a bad space last week, but now I'm fine. All right. You take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.